Welcome to the BUCE ILS Libraries online orientation. We hope that wherever you are joining us from today, you and your family are well and safe. In the next few minutes, I will talk about the basic and important details on how the library can help you in this new normal mode of classes and learning in Bicol University. This orientation will cover an introduction of the library system and the ILS High School Library, our available resources and services, the new policies under the new normal, and how you may reach us. Situated at the heart of every BU campus is a library. In the main campus, there are 3 libraries, namely the College of Law Library, Health Sciences Library, and the University Library, while the other 4 are outside the main campus. Each library serves a college or colleges. Bona fide students have access to all these BU libraries. Each library is manned by a professional librarian or librarians. The library system is headed by our university librarian, Mrs. Maria Victoria M. Olaguer. On the other hand, the BUILS-HIGH ILS Library School Librarian is Mrs. Corazon G. Salomon. The BUILS-HIGH ILS High School Department Library was merged earlier this year with the University Library. It is located at the first floor of the new BU Library building. Books that you can borrow at the ILS High School Library are generally categorized as fiction or non-fiction books. If you need other resources, you can also check out the University Library's collection of books, thesis and dissertation for those in the senior high school, print journals, and e-journals. In order to know the available resources at the University Library, you can use the online public access catalog or the OPAC. The web OPAC is available 24/7 as long as you have internet connection through the following URL. Take note that the BUILS-HIGH ILS Library's books are not yet included in this OPAC. To inquire about the available materials at your library, you may send your query to your library's Facebook page, which I will mention also later. How are you going to navigate the web OPAC? This is the homepage of the BU Integrated Library System, or BU iLive. Using the URL, this homepage will show you the different fields where you can search a keyword or a topic. So for instance, I will choose any field to search for a book on qualitative research. After typing the keyword or topic, click search. It will take you to the search results using your keyword or topic. You can scroll down and also navigate through the other pages. So for instance, I'd like to see the details of the book on that's practical research 1, qualitative research. I will just have to click that, and the bibliographic details of the book will be shown. So you'll see the call number, which is the location of the book on the shelf, the title and the author, as well as the number of copies, the circulation status, or if it is available or not, and the location or the library where it is housed. So if you go back to the search results, you can make another search. If you use author, you should put in first the surname or the last name, comma, the first name. So if I will search a book written by Tomas address, I will write Andres, Tomas. What other online resources can you use? Well, if you are looking for current related literature for your research, the Academic OneFile online database is the most helpful resource you can use. You can access this for free. This database includes articles from peer-reviewed journals as well as ebooks, podcasts, and videos. This can also be accessed anytime, anywhere, as long as you're connected to the internet. The URL is infotrack.galegroup.com/itweb/phbcall. The remote access password is wonderful. So for instance, I will look for an article on mental health. So I will just have to type it in, and then I could search from the sub-databases, or I will just choose all cross-searchable products or all of those databases. So this would be the search results. They have from magazines, academic journals, books, news, images, and videos. So if I will look into the academic journals, this would be the articles in peer-reviewed journals, in thousands of the journals in this database. So if we will look into one article, say this one, this would take me to the full text of that article. So you can scroll it down. So I could use a citation, send it through email, download, or print this article. So this is how easy this database can be navigated. So for the safety of everyone, we created new policies that will address the need of our users and at the same time observe the proper health and safety protocols against the spread of COVID-19. Certainly don't want anyone to get sick. So for this semester, we will implement the online mode of delivery of library services. This means that our services will be primarily managed and delivered online. This is in line with the guidelines for the conduct of no face-to-face classes in Bicol University and the government guidelines. So specifically at the ILS High School Library, there will be no face-to-face transactions since you are below 20 years old. However, borrowing of books during this pandemic will be made online by following these steps. So for borrowing, first send your request to Mrs. Salomon through your Facebook Messenger at facebook.com/BUILS-HIGH. You can send an authorized representative to pick up the books at the library, as long as your representative has your ID and, of course, the ID of your authorized representative. You could also make online renewal of the books that you borrowed by sending a message again through your Facebook Messenger. However, renewal is only once. The new library schedule for this new normal is from Mondays to Fridays, 8 a.m. to 3:30 p.m. High school students are allowed a maximum of 2 books. General circulation or non-fiction books can be borrowed for 3 days, while fiction books are loaned for 1 week. Overdue fines is calculated 1 peso a day after your due date. Just to give you an idea about the policy for lost books, if you lose a book, the student shall be given 7 days to replace it with the same title, author, copyright date, or the latest edition. However, if the book is already out of print or out of stock, the librarian shall determine the current market price of the book against the total amount of incurred fines, and the policy on whichever is higher will apply. To be kept updated regarding announcements and to send your queries and book requests, there's only one thing to do. Like and follow your BUCE ILS Library's official Facebook page. Look for at BUCE ILS Library. You can also reach your librarian through text at this mobile number, 0916-555-1626. Thank you for listening. We hope you learned something from this orientation. From the librarians and paraprofessional staff of the BU Library System, a warm virtual welcome to the new high school BUeños, and welcome back to everyone else. Stay home, stay safe, and stay reading, everyone. Good afternoon.